Have you ever wondered how a small boy with a quiet voice became the most famous performer the world had ever seen? How someone who loved music more than anything stepped into the spotlight, danced like magic, and changed music forever. Today we're opening a door into the hidden journey of Michael Jackson. His early life, his rise, his struggles, his victories, and the choices that made him both admired and misunderstood. Stay with me, because some parts of his story might surprise you. The quiet boy in Gary, Indiana. Before the lights, before the crowds. Michael was just a small boy living in a tiny house in Gary, Indiana. The streets were rough, money was tight, and the Jackson family had big dreams but very little to hold on to. Michael loved music from the moment he could walk. He'd hum melodies while doing chores, tap rhythms on the walls, and dance in front of the mirror for fun. One evening, while his older brothers were practicing their band routine, Michael whispered, "Can I try?" They laughed at first, then stood frozen. Because when he opened his mouth, something unforgettable happened. A voice, soft, powerful, and full of emotion, filled the room. His father's eyes widened. His brothers knew instantly. This kid wasn't ordinary. Michael had a gift that could not be hidden. Enter the Jackson. Soon, Michael became the lead singer of the Jackson 5. Imagine being just a child, performing in crowded halls, staying up late for rehearsals, and learning dances that were tougher than schoolwork. But Michael didn't complain. He loved the stage. He loved seeing people smile when he sang. When Motown Records discovered the group, everything changed. Suddenly, this little boy from Gary was standing under bright city lights, recording songs that would travel around the world. ABC, I Want You Back, I'll Be There. Hits that turned Michael into a star long before he understood what fame really meant. But behind the cheering crowds, he often felt lonely. Because while other kids played outside, he practiced, rehearsed, and chased perfection. The rise of a solo star. As Michael grew older, he dreamed bigger. He wanted to explore his own style, his own voice, his own story. And that's when the world saw something new. Off the Wall arrived like lightning. A new sound. A new look. A new Michael. But he wasn't done yet. Not even close. He walked into the studio one day and said something that shocked everyone. "I want to make the greatest album of all time." People whispered, could he actually do it? Then came Thriller. A masterpiece so powerful that it broke records, changed music videos forever, and made Michael Jackson a global legend. The world at his feet. Stadiums filled up within minutes. Fans cried when he stepped on stage. And when he danced the moonwalk for the first time, the world stopped. Every performance was like watching magic. Smooth, sharp, effortless. But the higher he climbed, the heavier the pressure became. The world wanted more. More shows, more songs, more perfection. And Michael, always trying to give his best, pushed himself harder than ever. Behind the mask. As fame grew, the spotlight grew hotter. Michael began to change his style, his clothes, his hair, even parts of his appearance. Some changes were personal choices. Others came from medical conditions he battled quietly. People started asking questions. Some understood him. Others judged him. But Michael kept moving. He said once in an interview, "I just want to be myself. I want to create." Behind the mask of a superstar was someone searching for peace, creativity, and privacy, things fame rarely allows. Shows that shook the earth. From the Asterisk Victory Tour to the Bad Tour and the legendary Dangerous World Tour, Michael's concerts weren't just shows, they were experiences. Lights, fire, dancers, stories. Every night, he brought a world of imagination to life. Fans across the globe waited hours, even days, just to see him perform. Some said watching him dance felt like seeing a dream come alive. He wasn't just an entertainer. He was an artist, telling stories with every move, every beat, every lyric. The man behind the legend. Few people knew the real Michael. He loved animals. He loved giving gifts. He wrote music late at night because he believed creativity lived in silence. And despite all the fame, he often felt like that little boy from Gary, still searching for a simple moment of childhood he never fully had. He faced rumors, pressure, and challenges. But he never stopped creating, never stopped giving, and never stopped dreaming. Ending legacy of a king. Michael Jackson's story isn't just about music. It's about a small boy who dared to dream bigger than the world expected. A boy who turned his pain into art, his fear into dance, and his hopes into songs that still echo today. He showed us that even when life feels heavy, your gift can open doors you never imagined. And that sometimes, the ones who shine the brightest are the ones who had to walk through the darkest paths to get there.